Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Personally, I'm very fine. This place is very fantastic as you can see. I hope this video finds you in good health. Today, I want us to dissect something on why I think Edwin Sifuna, Edwin Sifuna's goose is cooked in ODM, and very soon he will be ejected as the SG of ODM. For those who do not know, Edwin Sifuna is the current senator of Nairobi and the Secretary General of ODM. He has been serving the position for more than 5 years now. He has been very strong, and to be honest, if there is a SG that is very tough, powerful, and knows what he's doing in the party, among the other parties, I think it is Sifuna is one of the best SGs, and Raila made a surest bet by appointing him as the SG. But now, recently, I really feel and think that very soon he will be ejected. Before we dive into the video, first allow me to thank you for your continued support that you have granted this channel. The subscribers, thank you very much. For those who have not subscribed to this channel, take a second or two, click the subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this one, YouTube can automatically notify you. Thank you for the continued support. Now, you see, politics is a very interesting game, and politics is a very dirty game, as Lima Queen always put it. And I really agree with him. It is very interesting, and it is also a very dirty game. Today you are a good man, tomorrow you are a bad man, based on the situation. You see, politics have only two constants. That is interest and betrayal. So the majority of the people, first, a politician will always follow his or her interest. That one will always come first. Before anything else, the interest comes first. And you see, as long as the interests of politicians are converging, they will always work together. We have seen that before. People like Raila Odinga working with Uhuru Kenyatta, and they call themselves, this one was calling the other one Kemondo, this one was calling the other what, but they came together and worked together. We saw Raila Odinga and Mwai Kibaki working together in 2007. We have seen Ruto and Raila working together now. We saw Kalonzo working with Raila in 2013 after he betrayed Raila in 2007. So politics, the only permanent thing in politics, or the only constant thing in politics, is interest and also betrayal. Betrayal has really happened. We saw how Ruto was betrayed by Uhuru Kenyatta after he supported him for 2 terms and promised him to support him for the next, for yangu kumi, yake kumi. But that was never to be happened. We have seen what Rigathi Gachagua is going through right now. He's being frustrated by the same people, union officers that they were frustrating William Samoei Ruto. Let's get back to Edwin Sifuna. Now, no matter how good you are in politics, you may be used and dumped. And now I think the time for Sifuna to be removed as the SD of ODM is nigh. You see, there is one thing in ODM, there is one constant thing also in ODM. You must talk the line. There are 3 rules in ODM. Rule number 1, Baba is always right. Rule number 2, Baba is never wrong. And rule number 3, if you think Baba is wrong, refer to rule number 1. So Baba is never wrong. And you see, Baba took his top cream of the party, 2 deputy party leaders, the national chairman, and the leader of minority in the National Assembly to be the CSS. That is Hassan Joho, Oparanya, John Badi, and Opiyo and I to be cabinet ministers. That means it was a strong message from Baba to those people who are opposing the broad-based government that this is my decision and these people are there because of me. But you see, Sifuna has done several mistakes that may warrant his removal from the party. Number 1 is his continued attacks on the cabinet ministers who are appointed by President Ruto from the ODM party. You see, Sifuna has been everywhere. In fact, Opiyo and I and Mbadi are now his biggest enemies, just because they were picked by Raila to become the ministers. And there are some people who are saying Sifuna was to be picked as the minister, but now he's very bitter and angry, and wivu too, because he wanted to be a minister, and Raila chose Mbadi and Opio and I, and over him, yet he was the SG. You see, if you follow very closely, among the top-ranking officials of the party, Sifuna is among one of the toppest, because he's the SG, and according to him, Baba should have taken the two deputy party leaders, the chairman, and he as the SG to be the cabinet minister, but he chose to pick Opio and I, who was in parliament. So he's very bitter. And just the other day, was it on Thursday, there was a sitting in the Senate where John Mbadi, the cabinet minister for Treasury and National Planning, was invited, and Sifuna attacked him very badly when the speaker said that he had sent an apology and he was not going to come to the session. Sifuna came out guns blazing to attack one man, John Mbadi. Now John Mbadi is one of his enemies. You see, you wonder, listening to what Sifuna had to say about John Mbadi.
Yes, he is Honorable CP John Mbadi Ngongo. His rate has just arrived, and he has said that the reason is that he is engaged in a critical meeting at the State House that requires his presence and attention. And also he has not indicated when he will be appearing. He has just said, I look forward to engaging your esteemed house at a later date. That is the letter. And you know, I'm also very truthful, so I've read the content as it is. So I want to give a few senators maybe to interact with this communication. Yes, Senator Sifuna, continue and finish up.
Honorable Chair, in fact, that practice is something that you must not allow. There is no way a cabinet secretary can send a letter to you seated in the chair this morning. I am very shocked because you see, Honorable Chair, we woke up very early in the morning to come and attend this session. The question that I was supposed to put to CS Mbadi is a question that is over a year old. It has taken him less than 2 weeks to become a proper Kenya Kwanza cabinet secretary who has no respect for this house. Honorable Chair, we cannot allow this because we want to engage with these CSs. He cannot tell us, and I have heard in this house before, people saying that when Kibaki was president, if there was a matter before Parliament and another one before State House, the precedent was that you come and attend to the matters in the House first. I want to tell John Mbadi that this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, totally unacceptable, and he has to show respect for this House. And in fact, it is worse that he was a member of Parliament. If he had just been plucked from the wilderness, like some of the other people I see, maybe we would excuse him. But he is a member of Parliament. He has even finished 2 weeks. Honorable Chair, this is unacceptable. Respect for this House, and as of yesterday, there was already communication that he had confirmed he was going to come. Kwani these State House meetings just spring up on people like it is a surprise party. Honorable Chair, this is unacceptable. At the very minimum, he should have written yesterday and said.
So that is Edwin Sifuna. You have seen him claiming that it's only 2 weeks. Hata jamaliza mwezi mbili, and now he has become rude. It has taken him a very short time to become one of the Kenya Kwanza ministers. And you see, this thing has really elicited a lot of reactions from Kenyans, and people wonder why. Why the bitterness? There are for seven. In fact, I saw a post by Robert Alai where he was saying there are for 7 senators in Kenya. Must it be Sifuna who is attacking Mbadi all the time? And you see, I agree with Robert Alai. It's not only Sifuna. We have a lot of senators in Kenya who can attack John Mbadi, but why Sifuna all the time, attacking all these ministers from ODM? You see him going everywhere, and he's like, we will oppose these people. But the same ministers went to government with the blessings of Raila, one man, Raila Odinga. So that is number one. Number two is the continuous opposition of Edwin Sifuna. You see, Sifuna, previously when ODM was in opposition, he used to appear in TV interviews. He will go there, anadunga serikali kabisa. He will be like, this government has done this and this. He will oppose the government fiercely. But now, that was then, and Raila Odinga was not in government. Now you are going to oppose a government where, when you talk about the electricity bills, the public debts, when you talk about Asla Fund, those things are in the dockets of your former members. When you talk about East Africa community, when you talk about the office of the AG, those are the positions held by ODM members. And you wonder why this all opposition. And you see Sifuna has been very consistent. He's there in every TV interview, radios, attacking the ministers, opposing the broad-based government, yet is the SG. And this has built up the point number 3, whereby Sifuna has now become a rebel from within. You see, when a cheetah wants to eat his own children, he will start by saying the children, they are smelling like goats. So now Sifuna, from within, he has been consistently attacking the broad-based government, yet is the SG of ODM. And you see the party leader himself is supporting the government. The former deputy party leaders and the current ones, they are supporting the broad-based government. But Sifuna is attacking the broad-based government from within. He's a rebel within the party. Everything that the party decides is against it. And you see that one will cost him very soon. People you may not see that, but I'm telling you, from very soon, that thing will really cost him, and he will be ejected as the deputy party leader. You see that the ODM, that is what normally happens. And you see, once they remove you from ODM, you are done. Done. Ababu Namwamba was the SD of ODM. He was used by one President William Ruto when he was just a member of parliament, and he wanted to take over the party of ODM. What happened? From that day when Ababu Namwamba was ejected from the position of the SG, he has never gotten anything. He has never been anything. He has never been elected. Apart from just the other day when President Ruto appointed him as the cabinet minister. Maybe he will have gone home like that, and that is the end of him. And you see, that is not what normally happens. Every party wants, they will always reward loyalty, and they will always punish disloyalty or infidelity. And you see, they will punish Sifuna very soon. Many people who are in ODM were chased away because of infidelity. You don't fear even if you are how powerful you are. President Ruto, who is a very powerful person, who was bringing the vote for the Rift Valley, was ejected from ODM. The party continued. He was the deputy party leader of ODM. The party continued. There are several MPs who are removed from ODM, especially from the Luo Nyanza, and there have never been anything from there, just by virtue of infidelity in the party. And I've seen this thing happening with Babu Owino. See, Babu Owino is a comrade. He's my guy, I know, and I really hope that Babu will come back and support the broad-based government, because
there are 3 types of brains. The first type of brain is a brain that thinks for itself and makes very wise decisions. That brain is called an extremely intelligent brain. Number 2, there's a brain that is thoughtful. It never thinks for itself, but is thoughtful. And that brain, the moment it is thoughtful, makes proper decisions and delivers acts. That brain is called an intelligent brain. Intelligent brain. And then the third type of a brain is a brain that is never thoughtful, neither does it make any decision. It is never thoughtful, and it does not think for itself. That brain is called a worthless brain. President Ruto, among these 3 types of brains, where do you belong? Choose for yourself. You either think for yourself or allow yourself to be thoughtful. And
by opposing it, it does him a lot of harm than good. You see, now it appears that you are opposing Baba, and you don't know anything can happen for 2027. Maybe Baba will come back and he decides to run. And you see, the same people who Babu Owino is fighting in the party may be the determining factor when it comes to giving the tickets, nomination tickets in the party, and they will fight him. I saw Babu asking us if he going to be the president or the governor or the MP for Bakassis, and I'm telling him, you may come back looking for the ticket of the party and want to be the governor, and then all of a sudden, because you are showing some form of infidelity, the ticket is given to Tim Wanyonyi. What will you do? Anyway, you can go to independent and win, because I know you are a very influential person, but now, without a party again, you see how challenging it is to become a governor. You see what is happening to Kaweda Mwangaza. You cannot rule with happiness, or you cannot rule with that vigor of a substantive governor with a political party, whereby even when you are in danger or you are in danger of attack, the party can easily salvage you. So my advice to these people is, it has happened. You see what happened to Cleo Malala. Cleo Malala was picked from ANC. He came to the UDA party. Instead of being loyal to the president, he became loyal to the deputy president. What happened to him? He was ejected. Now he's crying outside there. So infidelity to the party, that one Tom Kajwang always said it. Infidelity can never be rewarded in ODM. So that is it. Edwin Sifuna, either he toes to the line, or very soon he will be ejected as the SG of ODM. And things may not be good on his side. Otherwise, guys, thank you. I've taken my time. I wanted to do this video. I've really wanted to do it for quite some time, but I've been very busy. But finally, I'm here to give you this content. Thank you, very important. Until next time, this is Hirram Kemei.